Hi all, welcome to today's video. So we're going to do something a little different. Rather than me recording all of the boring stuff of rebuilding the car, what I'm going to do is group them together, so in sort of a weekly vlog of over a number of days where I just summarise the rebuild and what's been done and show you anything interesting that's been done that day on the car. So we'll give it a go. What I'm going to switch to now is day one of the rebuild. So the day it came back, I started working it on the evening, and that's what I'm going to do most of the time until it's done, just because I've got a day job as well, so it's literally going to be evenings and weekends the rebuild on this car. Hopefully you'll see some pretty quick progress over the next literally 2 weeks. I'm hoping it should be back together and then the modifications can begin. So it's end of day one or afternoon one that I've had it, so just show you what I've worked on. So if you take a look now, I managed to get all the rear bumper back on. That's all done. Rear lights in, boot handle and everything working. Right, front door, driver's side door, so it needs a bit of a clean, but that's all back together. Wing mirror on. Wing mirror caps are missing because they're still at the body shop. We'll get those on. Hi everyone, so it's day two. I promise I'm not wearing a jumper to match the car. Progress, there's been quite slow today, so I haven't had much time, so I've had a couple of hours after work. So I've got the door card now, it's fully on, working. Let's flip the camera around. But you can see all the door seals are back on now. And we've got the auto window drop thing is now back in. Car is disgusting from being at the body shop, so it needs a good clean and a hoover, but that's to be expected when they're sanding it down. So yeah, slow progress because I had to fix on the passenger door. Basically the door handle had come disconnected both inside and outside, so I had to fix that, but that's all done now. So they're the only broken bits I've found so far, so that's good. So we'll see you in the next video. Right, good morning everyone. So welcome to day three of working on the BRZ. So today I'm going to be stripping down the front end to taking all the wings off the brackets because they're just held on with one or two odd bolts from the body shop. I'm actually going to be putting the whole front end hopefully back together, doing some of the wiring, etc. See as much as I can get done today, done. So what I'll do is I'm going to do a bit of a time-lapse video of me just stripping the front end off. Hey everyone, so it's about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I thought I'd do a bit of an update in terms of where we are. So the wings are pretty much on. They've not tightened all the way down just because I want to get the front bumper on and get it all aligned before I tighten any of that down, but it's all pretty much in place. Headlights are back in. The washer jets and everything, they're all bolted up, so those brackets now need to go on because they'll hold the bumper on. I've also fitted the HID kit for the V-Land, so it was part of a group buy. And it makes one hell of a difference to the light output of the V-Land headlights, so I'll show that tonight in the dark so you can see the difference in that. They've done all the wiring, just got to reconnect the battery. We've got the fog lights working, so instead of spending £100 aside or whatever it was for new fog lights, I got some generic ones, actually wrapped them in yellow film and got those wired up to the old BRZ wiring, so I've had to do my own little custom wiring there, but that worked perfectly. All these front plastics are on, so there's not much more to go, and the front bumper should hopefully be going on. I've just got to do some of the lower bracketing, so I'll keep up with the videos. There's a bit of a time lapse obviously before this to show you some of the work that's been done, and I'll try and keep that up for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, so it's been a pretty long day working on the BRZ, but as you can see, front bumper's on, all the front end is in. The only thing that I've really had a chance to do is get the wheel arch liners in, so let's have a quick look around. Okay, so you can see the front bars all in, that's all back in place. Fitted bonnet lifters, just so that it's easier to get that bonnet open and closed without having to have an old prop. Now the engine bay is going to get a detail because it's absolutely gross, and then that'll allow me to degrease all the white paint that you can see, and then that's going to be all painted as well. So the front bumper is on. You can see it's got yellow fog lights that I've wrapped myself, so that's all done. All the wings are in place, indicators, headlights are all working. So I think from the wing mirrors forward is all now done. And there'll be plenty more videos to follow up as we rebuild the car and get it back on the road. If you found today's video entertaining, please hit that like button and subscribe for future content. I know a lot of our viewers at the moment aren't subscribers, so if you can, it really helps the channel if you can hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks guys. Thread bits, and there's actually little holes